Okay, so here is the dashboard. So once you log in, you see this, and this is pretty much what you'll see here. When you log in, you see the dashboard. Posts is where you will be adding blog posts. So you can click on all posts to see your blog posts. Um, I see you have a couple of blog posts here. I'm going to I'm going to create a new one. Okay, so once you're in, you're going to see something that looks like this, and we can change the the way that this looks too if you want. This has been changed even since um, so if you can like uncheck full screen mode to bring this back. I personally I have a wide screen, so I personally don't need it. Um, you can switch to code editor or visual editor. You want visual editor. Top toolbar. I don't know what these things are. So um, a lot of this, they keep fixing this. Fixing is in quotes because people complain about the new method. But basically, you have your title here, you have your content here, and this is like you can start typing. I don't know if you just drag and drop a file. See the line came up, and like it says the name of the file, and then a download button. Um, Not sure if that's what you're trying to do, but it should be that easy to just drag and drop it into it. Another way is, so I'm going to remove this block. These sections are called blocks. So you have your title here, you have a block here, and it's going to start where it's just like a text block. And you can see once you start typing that this is the block type. That's a paragraph symbol there. If you click on it, you can change it to a heading, and jumps to a heading 2, but I might want it to be a heading 4 or a heading 3. And you'll see, like, because of the front end website, it styles it as we have the heading. So the heading 2s are big, heading 3s are this script, this font here. Heading 4s are, that font was smaller. But also you can change it to a block quote, where like that's how I styled your block quote. So it's this little line here, and then you can have your main text and then your underneath text on your block quote. But you may want to do a list or a pull quote where it's kind of like a different styled quotation. You can also group things, but you can change it to different styles. You can do it like with the line above and below, and then just this. And then you can go back to block styles. I don't know if we'll be able to get it out of this. So I'm just going to remove the block. Now, before you start typing, you can add a certain block type by clicking the plus sign here, or you can click the plus sign here. And if you click add block, you have there's a lot of different options here. So you have just a regular like page break, so you can make it break the page, kind of similar to Word. Paragraph. Paragraph tag is if you just start typing, typically a heading, a pull quote like we just showed, a list, a gallery of images, an image. So these are the most used types of blocks. But you have like also some formatting blocks. You can just do plain HTML if you wanted to. You could build a table. You can enter something with like code in it, like something kind of unnecessary for you probably, but there are different types of things you can do. And then embeds are if like you want to embed a YouTube video or a Facebook post, some Spotify music. There's a bunch of embeds here, things you can embed from. TED Talks, all different options. Mostly, though, you're just going to be using these paragraph, heading, and what you were looking for, File. So you can drag and drop like I did, or you can click on File, and much like your old editor where you had insert media or whatever, you can go to the media library and choose an image that is already in here. You can go to stencil, which I added for you, and you can do a search for an image if you want to find a free stock photo from somewhere. So you can say, let's just do accounting. And this is going to be useful for like maybe your featured images and stuff. Also, don't forget your featured images. I'll go through that in a minute. But let's just add this and say add to media library. Something's really slow about my internet right now. There's that executive services agreement that I uploaded before. So, but let's go ahead and select this. So, because I chose file and not image, it's just showing the file to be downloaded. You can remove the download part. You can change the name of it. That actually just deleted it. I'm going to actually delete all this out. I'm going to delete this, remove this block. So I just want to, so I'm going to do a file, and I'm just going to drag in here again that file. Now it said, now this says -1 because now it's in there twice. So if I go to, if I insert a block after and I pick file again, and I just, now I, instead of dragging it in there, I click media library. You'll see I have this in here twice, and I'm actually going to delete it out. Delete permanently. Delete permanently. And then I'm going to remove block and remove block. So if you think about this website in terms of blocks, then that's how you do it. So you need a title, you need some content, you can write some content. Let's take a look at one of your posts actually. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna trash that. I'm gonna go into new exciting blog post here, and like I feel like, did I already walk you through this? I feel like I already made a video about this, but okay. So I'm going to insert after, and I'm just going to take my PDF. See my PDF right here? Take it, and I'm just going to drag it. It'll let me drop it above, below. I'm just going to drop it. And then it gives me some like suggestions. So like this is the name of the file. And I can remove this, and I can type whatever I want. I can say this is a great file to download. And then, you know, if I want to italicize that, I can. So you have like a lot of options here. And then if you just want to actually just provide the URL, you could just copy the URL, add a block underneath this paragraph text, paste it in. Click it, convert to link, and then there. Now you have a link there instead. So there's a lot of flexibility. So I hit Control Z to go back, and I'm going to say I'm just going to embed. Oh, sorry, it couldn't be embedded. Embedded URL. So oh yeah, it can't be embedded because there's nothing to show a PDF in this window. So I'm not sure what you're trying to do with the PDF particularly, but that's how you would get a file into this now. So I'm just going to click update on that. And then, and so let me know if, that answers your question or not.